Cincinnati Bengals 0-2. Washington won the toss. They defer. Cincinnati gets it, and Chase Brown will bring it from just outside his end zone to the 29. That's it. And here comes Joe Burrow. In his career, you know about the struggles in weeks 1 and 2 for him and the team. A record of 1-9. The touchdowns to interceptions, but he has been much better when week 3 rolls around with a 3-0-1 record, and these Bengals need a win tonight.
Well, they certainly know how important this game
for Cincinnati. Two tight ends in the game for Cincinnati. First carry for Zach Moss, the former Indianapolis Colt. Big hole over the right side, and a first down at the 41.
Well, Washington initially for this Washington defense, going back to last week, how New York Giants were able to gash them on the ground.
Burrow airs it out.
Didn't get him the ball. Chase was a little unhappy about it as well, but you go back to that last play, and they've been playing to try to slow him down.
Now we'll see how the Commanders answer as they hand to Eckler, and a nice start. A gain of 8. Jaden Daniels is off to a nice start, especially on the ground. He's the Heisman Trophy winner from a year ago at LSU. Downs this season. Does not turn the ball over. Pulls it out of there and is able to hit for a first down. Eckler again. And a quick first down for Washington. And even though we just talked about it in the open, Daniels is somebody, a young quarterback, who's impressed you.
He has. I mean, he's done a lot. He's shown a lot of poise in the way that he's conducted himself. Hasn't been too big for him. He's obviously a very mature guy. Played a lot of football in college at Arizona State. And then, of course, at LSU. Started over 50 games. Got quite a resume. Heisman Trophy winner.
Robinson back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know, there are things when you watch him that he will continue to improve upon. And part of that is being in the pocket. I think Cliff Kingsbury has done a nice job of scheming some things that has given him some deep shots that he's just simply not seen. And they say in practice he gets through his progressions very well, but he's quick to pull the ball down and run. And when he scrambles, he is a runner. He is not looking to throw.
Quick throw. Eckler broke through a couple of would-be tacklers in another big play. He's had 3 nice games. This one good for 14, and just like that.
More of those routes. That's been a big part of Jaden Daniels' game. It's why he's completed so many passes. A lot of short passes, a lot of quick wide receiver type screens, bubble screens, and yet they weren't able to get him on the ground.
Good protection. Daniels out to his right. Pratt. Looked like Daniels may have tripped on his own. Pratt was right there either way, but a gain of 7. Cliff Kingsbury is looking at the call sheet. He's got a good running back in Robinson. We've seen a lot from Eckler. They have a rookie, Luke McCaffrey, who will play a lot in the slot. And there's the offensive line. They brought in Tyler Biadasz on a 3-year deal from Dallas. Robinson, and a strong tackle is made by Cedric Johnson after a gain of 1, so 3rd and short coming up.
Well, a little different game plan for Cincinnati and Lou Anarumo from the one he had last week against the Chiefs, and for obvious reasons. Patrick Mahomes, you're trying to keep him from getting the big shots down the field. Played a lot of coverage, and it's why they gave up so many rushing yards last week, 150 yards to the Chiefs. Tonight, they're going to come up and match these receivers. They're going to load the box, try to handle the run, and see if Jaden Daniels can't beat him throwing it.
Out of the shotgun. Daniels is short of first down yardage. Barely back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And the offense stays out there for Washington as Zach Carter made that.
See more of and get through his progressions a little bit faster.
Zach Carter gets the sack. ESPN Analytics says go for it. The Commanders will on 4th and 2.
Dan Quinn knows he's going to have to score some points tonight.
Daniels lets it go for the first down and plenty more. McCaffrey is short of the touchdown, but the rookie got 30 yards on 4th and 2. Play clock was close to expiring, and a flag shuts down this play.
12 players on the field in formation. Defense, half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
So that'll move it to the 1.
Tried to substitute late. They got caught with 12 on the field.
Akeem Davis-Gaither was late getting out there, and boy, would this be some answer by Washington after they just watched Joe Burrow air it out for a touchdown. They go right down the field, 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, pretty impressive. They had a chance for a 50-yard field goal. It's in the range of Austin Seibert, but instead go for it on 4th down. It pays off, and now if they can finish it off here with a touchdown.
Robinson trying to drive his way in. No signal yet. And he didn't get in. 2nd and goal. Get to the goal line, so 2nd and goal. Again, and in the backfield, the play is made by Mike Hilton. But a flag comes in. Red zone struggles last week in that win against the Giants. Let's see who this one's against.
Offside. Defense, number 57. Lined up in the neutral zone. Half the distance to the goal. 2nd down.
That's Pratt, and they can't get any closer to the goal line without it being
No, they
touched.
can't. So they're going to keep fudging that line a little bit. You see him right here. There's the edge.
Look where that ball is.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it can get a little closer.
Robinson walks in. Touchdown, Washington. And a really impressive answer for. Here he is on a Monday night making a pick. His first career at home against the Jaguars.
You know, the best part about his story, at least in my opinion, was the platform that he was provided and what he then has gone on and done with it. Done a lot of good.
Raised a lot of money, raised a lot of awareness with CPR clinics that he's been doing around the country. Here's a gain of 2 by Chase Brown. And it'll be 3rd down and short for Cincinnati.
Yeah, and this will be the game, and this is the challenge then for Dan Quinn defensively, because they know that they don't match up particularly well against these receivers and tight ends for Cincinnati. And so they want to play coverage, and we see now on 1st and 2nd down the way that Zach Taylor got the running game going in some pretty nice holes. So that's gonna constantly be a challenge for Dan as to how he's going to match up with this offense.
Here is Moss, and there's a 1st down as he spins after absorbing a hit and gets 3.
You know, this has been a heavy passing offense since Zach Taylor came in and Joe Burrow in how they want to attack teams. But you know, this year with the 2 tight ends packages that they're running more of, they were predominantly all 3 wide receivers over the last several years. Only a few other teams ran it more than them, but this year they've got a good collection of tight ends, and they brought in some backs. We're used to Joe Mixon, that they feel like they can run the ball a little better than maybe they have in other years.
3 straight runs to start the drive. Now Chase already got a touchdown, and he lowers his head and takes it into Washington territory for 15.
Well, you can see these safeties back here again playing deep. So you got Jamar Chase here, and you can't then drive the ball down the field the way that you would like. Just take the underneath and drive. But they are finding ways to get him the ball, especially early here tonight.
Burrow keeps, is able to drop it off for the rookie Eric All Jr., who they love. But no gain on the play is Frankie Louv, who made that stop.
We go back to last week and how Kansas City played him, and that's how a lot of teams have been playing him. It's why he's been frustrated. That, along with the contract, And then tonight, he gets the single coverage, which he just does not see very often, and he makes them pay. And again, going against the rookie Mike Sainristil, who's making his first start tonight at outside corner. He's played some on the inside at slot, but not very much on the outside through the first 2 weeks.
Here's Moss inside the 45. So far, Burrow has not targeted T. Higgins. So you talk about no contract extension for Jamar Chase, but he's here. T. Higgins is playing on the franchise tag, and he's missed the first 2 games with a hamstring injury he got in practice before week 1, but he is back and looking for some action as he will line up wide to Burrow's left.
Well, they got one-on-one here.
Lester.
On 3rd down, there he is, Higgins. Inside the 30 after a strong run after the catch. The ball came out, but they're ruling Higgins down, and that's 14 yards for a first down.
Ruling on the field is down by contact.
Quarter in Cincinnati. Burrow on the night is 8 for 8. 5 for 5 on this drive.
Yeah, quick first quarter, both quarterbacks, and neither one has thrown an incompletion. Burrow 8 for 8, Jaden Daniels 3 for 3 here in this opening quarter.
All ex-quarterbacks are smiling about that. This is incomplete with no time left on the clock. Jace Brown with Sainristil still right there.
Sáng ra nó không ấy, không mất quả á. Thì nhắc mẹ gọi cho con nhé.